Hi guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got an first impression Covergirl Outlast Stay Foundation 3-in-1. So you guys have all heard about this. It's been really popular here on YouTube. You know, I wasn't going to get it because I really don't need a new foundation, but I couldn't help it. Everybody's been raving on about this foundation, so I thought I'd give it a try. Here in Australia, we only have 6 shades, which I think is ridiculous. Golden Tan is the darkest shade we carry here in Australia, and the one before this is medium beige, which was way too light for me. This one I think is really dark, and it's actually getting darker as the day is going. So I think I will have to buy another one and mix them up together to get my perfect color. But anyways guys, keep watching and I'll show you guys how I looked when I first went on. So guys, I'm trying to open this thing, and as you can tell, it's really horribly taped up. I'm trying to rip it off, so it's not going to be a pretty bottle after I'm done with it. So to apply this, I'm going to use my Real Techniques buffing brush, which is my favorite brush to apply foundation with. And you've all heard it's a 3-in-1 foundation. It's got a primer, foundation and concealer, so I won't be using a primer today. So I'm going to put it in the back of my hand and see how we go. It feels, they say that this foundation is not good for dry skin, and my skin is dry combination. So I really wanted to test it out. I know a lot of girls have tried this one out on here, usually have oily skin, and they say they love it for oily skin. I've heard a couple reviews saying that for dry skin it does not do so well. So we'll see how we go. You know, I'm really interested to see how this works with me during the day. I'm sorry about my voice guys as well. I've had a bit of a cold, and yeah, it's not getting any better. Okay, so that's the first layer done guys on one side, and I used the whole pump for this side of my face. I think the color is actually pretty okay for probably a little bit dark. I heard that this foundation oxidizes as well, so hopefully it doesn't get too dark. I think it's covered well my dark spots, and the redness on my cheeks and the broken capillaries. I think it's actually covered them up really well. Alright, let me do the other side. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like right now after just doing one layer, and I think the color is actually alright. I don't know, what do you guys think? I think it's blended in really well. It looks kind of like my skin, but a lot better. Let me add another pump and see how we go. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like at the moment. At the moment it is 10:50. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. I'm going to go put the rest of my face on, and I'll come back to you guys and show you what it looks like. So guys, so this is what it looks like at the moment. I'm hoping it stays this color. It doesn't get any darker, because I think it's already gotten a little darker as you know, the half an hour that's gone by. I haven't added any powder to my face. I did add a little bit of concealer. I felt that because the foundation was so dark on me already, it made my under eyes look even darker. So I did add a little bit of the Age Rewind concealer just to highlight my under eye area, a little bit on my nose, and just a tiny bit on my forehead. But that's it. I didn't powder today because I thought I would give it a go and see how it lasts without powdering my face. And yeah, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit to see how it looks at the end of the day. So guys, it's now 5:04, so it's been about 6 hours I think, or 6.5 hours since I've had this on, and I am actually really impressed with it. I think an hour on after I tried it, I was a little bit like, oh, I want to get this off, because the color was so, I felt like, I don't know, the color was so much darker than I'm used to wearing. But as the day went on, it kind of really settled in really well. I do have a little bit of dry patches around my nose because I have been sick and I've been blowing my nose, so I wasn't too happy about that. but I'm hoping that if I use a primer underneath, that won't be an issue. Even though this says that you don't need a primer, I will still use a primer with it, just to minimize my pores and also for the dry patches. So you don't need a concealer, but maybe for, you know, the face, you probably don't need to, but for under eye concealing, I would always use a highlighter concealer because I really like that part highlighted. But as a foundation on its own, I think it is great. I haven't powdered like I mentioned. It's giving me a really nice glow. The color, it has oxidized a little bit. I can tell from chest and neck to my face. It has oxidized a little bit. I think in the summer it should be fine. And for now, maybe I'll see how I go. I might purchase the lighter one to mix them, or I just might mix it with one of my lighter foundations and see how I play around with it. But other than that, I'm really, you know, I have really enjoyed this foundation for the first time trying it. Of course, I'm going to keep playing with it and see what I think at the end. But at the moment, it is a big thumbs up from me. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and commenting. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram. And let me know what you think of this foundation if you've tried it. Especially if you have dry skins, let me know what you think of it. And yeah, catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.